Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 9. So this week, what I'm asking you to do is to complete your midterm exam. That's the only thing we're doing this week, so don't worry about discussion board posts or starting a new bingo card or anything like that. You don't have any reading this week. I just want you to complete the midterm, and the midterm is pretty simple. So, or at least I hope so. So basically, there's going to be, let me see, there's 12 questions. 10 of those are going to be short answer questions. And so I'm just going to ask you to identify a work that's based on, like looking at the descriptor or term, just identify a work that fits that, and then just provide a short explanation of how that work fits that term. And so it's basically if you filled out those bingo cards and you're feeling confident about those, you're just going to take it a little step further by not just naming the work that fits that term, but then also explaining how it fits that term. And please let me know if you have any questions about that. But you only need to do it in like 1 to 3 sentences, so feel free to keep it really simple. Don't feel like you have to like totally explain everything, okay? But it's okay. Give as much detail as you want. It's okay if you go over 3 sentences. Just make sure you have at least one sentence. And then for the short essay questions, these are going to be really similar to our discussion board posts. And so, if you feel pretty good about the discussion board posts, what you're going to do for the essay questions is I've given you kind of a larger span of time to cover. And so each week, we focus on a couple of works or a few works by a few authors or even just one author. And then I ask you to kind of do a little bit of a deeper, investigation or like, you're reflecting on that work specifically, right? For the midterm, what I'm asking you to do is think a little bit more broadly. So, thinking more about the Middle Ages overall, or thinking more about the Tudor Age overall. Hopefully, you feel like you can kind of look back and reflect on those time periods and make some connections, or, kind of think about how you could remember those eras overall as you're moving forward and as we're moving forward in the semester, right? So I just wanted to go ahead. It's really, really short details here. I wanted to keep it super simple. If you look at the midterm itself, there's also going to be instructions here. And I always try to color code important information. And so there's, in the instructions, there's not a lot of instructions. So it is a lot of color coding. So these are going to be our short answer questions. And again, these are the ones where you just match the term to a text that we read for class and give a brief explanation of why these are each worth 1 point. And then at the end, we have our short essay questions, 5 to 8 sentences. So, like I said, kind of like your discussion board post, these are going to be worth 3 points each, one on the Middle Ages and then one on the Tudor Age. And I'm kind of open-minded about the essay questions. If you have something else that you're kind of like interested in writing about, feel free to reach out. I'm probably going to okay it. But I just want to make sure that you're able to kind of think bigger picture on those. Okay. And the other thing I'll say is just make sure that you, when you're doing the short essay questions, that you're trying to be kind of specific when you're talking about your answers. Try not to generalize too much. If you can refer to the works, that's better. If you have quotes or anything like that, that's even better. Like that's the best, right? And don't worry so much about citations and stuff at this point. I really just want to make sure that you're able to make connections, and we can work more on citations and stuff, just kind of throughout. All right. I think that's everything I wanted to say. We're going to start moving in to our next unit next week. And so just focus on this week. Let me know if you have any questions. Get caught up on any late work that you might have, so you don't have to worry about that moving forward. Just let me know if if you need anything. I hope this goes well. I feel like all of you are more than capable of doing this. And so I'm looking forward to reading your essays this week. All right, have a good one.